Hello everyone, let's look at the average asking price right now for housing and the number of houses available on the market. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, this is another episode on Monday Market Update, and this is happening on the Labor Day. So happy Labor Day, everyone. Hopefully, you guys all have a good time with the families since this is a very long weekend, right? And I'm not forgetting about reporting to you about the real estate market in case you're looking for some deals on the market, right? For the topic of today, let's look at the prices, specifically asking prices. So let's take a look at this chart right here. It's kind of small. So let's go through here, okay? So this one is right here. What you see as an average of the asking price per square foot, okay, for the entire Phoenix metro area. As you see here, it's kind of go up since January, and then it's kind of go down, okay. It's kind of go down from there from May until now. Okay, a lot of people freak out about this situation because they can say it potentially is going to go down. But most of the people forget about the slow season, which is happening in June and July and August of the year, because this is during the hot time of Arizona. So not a lot of people go shopping for houses, right? Therefore, to encourage people to buy, the list price, the asking price has to go down. Okay, so that is the reason why it has been going down like this. Now, if you worry about the price is gonna be way below, let's first look at this. Okay, this chart right here, the one on top is 2023. Okay, the one on top is 2023, and the rest is 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay, this is comparing to the past. The reason why I want to show you this is because this, when you're comparing to the past, we are still right now at year 2023, right? It's still the highest. Okay, it's still the highest compared to 2000, sometime in the past. I don't want to do older because at that time it's a different period of real estate. But after, remember the 2008 and 9, after recovering to 12, 13, and 14, 15 could be a balanced year, right? As you see here, 15 is lowest, and 16, 17, 18, and 20. Okay, I'm sorry, 19, 18. Okay, now when we compare to 2023, 2023 is still the highest compared to 2015. Okay, what about recent year, right? Now let's put all of these together. All of these together, you're gonna see right now, this chart right here is 2023. This right here is 2022. And in fact, remember about the seasoning during June, July, and August. As you see here, it's happening every year. There's a dip in every year around this time of the year, because again, it is a hottest month in Arizona. So a lot of people not coming to Arizona, or they just choose to go to different area to stay, and therefore there's not a lot of activities, and therefore the house's price has to drop down. So when a lot of people freak out when they look at this because of the dip, right? And I know a lot of people relying on this to predict the future of real estate data. But when you compare to a bigger picture, when you look at the bigger picture, you're gonna see this is just a minor seasoning thing, right? And then it is eventually toward the end of the year, everything gonna go back up. Everything gonna go back up. Everything gonna go back up, right? Everything gonna go back up again. Similarly, we can see the same thing gonna happen toward the end of 2022, 2023 as well. Is everything gonna go back up? Okay. Now, the second thing, the next thing that I want to compare to you is that right now, as of right now, we already over the asking price, already over the price of 2022, where a lot of investors want to get rid of their assets quickly, and therefore they have to drop the price very quickly. As you see here at the beginning of 2022 and 2023, they pretty much the same, but pretty much right now 2023 already much better than 2022 in terms of asking price, in terms of confidence. Not a lot of people want to get rid of the houses anymore, right? They probably already they already convert the property to a rental property if they cannot sell it. And you see here, as the gap between the 2 year get bigger and bigger, we can see that 2023 is going to be a much better year. Now, of course, no one going to know the future for sure, but as of right now, based on this data, we're not going to see any crash happening all of a sudden, right, for no reason, right? So as of right now, we're going to see that the price is going to keep going up from here, okay? A lot of people are asking why, okay? Why? The reason why is still going up. Obviously, a lot of people are thinking that the interest rate is going way much higher, right? The interest rate has been going crazily since May of 2022, and in fact, that is the main reason. That is the main reason that triggered a drop back in 2022 in terms of pricing, right? Because there's not a lot of demand back then, because a lot of people back out of the market because of the sudden change in the interest rate. And therefore, to compensate for that, the price has to drop, right? Why now? But why not now? Because the interest rate is still high. So why the price is gonna keep going up, right? Most of the people forget about, okay, yes, interest rate goes higher, but it doesn't mean that the price has to go down directly. Okay, when the interest rate goes higher, it's indirectly related to the demand. Okay, the demand gonna drop for sure. But as far as for the price, the other equation we have to look at, the other term of the equation we have to look at is the supply, is the number of houses on the market. Talking about a number of houses on the market, where are we at right now? Like this, right? This is 2023. And as you see here, all the way until June or July, the number of supply is still decreasing, reducing every single week until the end, until kind of the end of July. Okay, we see a little bit higher toward the beginning end of August, right? It's simply because again, I'm sorry, hot season in Arizona, and therefore a lot of remaining houses remain on the market, right? Now, again, we're gonna do something similar. When you compare 2015, 2016, you're gonna see the same kind of trend, right? It's kind of go down in the middle of the year, May, June, and July, and it's gonna start picking up toward the end of the year, right? And then it's gonna go down again toward the end of the year when this is like holidays and New Year and things like that. So it's go down again, okay? But then, so from now, you're gonna see that the trend gonna go up toward the end of the year, and then around November it's gonna go down, right? Number of supply actually getting better, toward, according to this trend, towards like October or November of the year, okay? Okay, what do I mean by that? When you're looking at, let's say, what do we have compared to all the years around, okay? As you see here, there's a couple things. The top part right here, 2015, 16, 17, and 18. This is historic, okay? These two right here is 2020 and 2021. Obviously, is out of whack because there's a COVID happening during this time of the year. This time, like 2020 right here, is obviously not following any trend. The number of supply go way higher in here, right? But we can see that in general, 2023 kind of followed the pattern of the other year, which is kind of a normal trend in Arizona. Okay, let's not focus on 2020 and 2021 because those are the years that very unpredictable and a lot of things happened during that time, right? So if we get rid of those, we're gonna see that the trend gonna keep going up and down like this, all right, toward the end. However, though, you see this is the lowest. Okay, 2023 is the lowest number of supply compared to historic data. So when you talk about the historic data is very low, like the number of supply is very low like this, how can home price goes down? Imagine if you go to a Oh, I don't know if you remember last time when Tylenol goes empty in a lot of shelf in the pharmacies, right? So normally no one care how much that is because it's very minimal cost and they can get anywhere. But as soon as the number of Tylenols get reduced in pharmacies, right? Pharmacy, then there's some people selling those Tylenol on Amazon for like $40 or $30 a bottle, right? Very super expensive because of the low number of supply. Okay. Similarly, in this situation for housing market, if the number of houses available on the market is low like this historically, okay, then how do we expect a drop in price? The answer is no, we cannot expect that. Unless all of a sudden the number of supplies go to the moon like this, right? I like the term "go to the moon" in the corn world, right? Unless it's all of a sudden go to the moon like this, then the price will drop. But as of right now, we don't see that happening. Okay, we don't see that happening. So we can expecting the price for that reason. We can expecting the price is going to continue to go up toward the end of the year. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much because we're going to see more and more supplies. More and more supplies are getting onto the market, so the home price we're predicting is not going to be changing a lot. It's maybe about 3 or 5% appreciation, but it's not going to change crazily a lot if nothing changed as of right now. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for spending some time with me during Labor Day. Hopefully, I bring you some good information. And if you do have any question about the real estate market in Arizona, feel free to let me know. I will send the answer to you directly. Thank you. Bye bye.